everyone, I'm Jess, and this week we're excited by developments at Playground Games, winding it back to Worms 4 Mayhem, and we're one of the first to get hands-on with Battle for Azeroth Collector's Edition. Here's the TLDR. We learned this week that Playground Games, who are known to be working on a new RPG, have been doing some pretty interesting hiring. Although we don't know what title they're working on, the studio behind the Forza Horizon series have been working on an unannounced RPG for some time. Gossip is rife in the gaming world as to what this title is, and our interest has been piqued once more as this week we learned that talent from BioWare, Rocksteady and Star Wars Battlefront 2 are now all attached to the project. Let us know your theories in the comments. We found out a few weeks ago that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 will feature a Battle Royale mode, and this week we got the tiniest of teasers of the new BLACKOUT mode. The short trailer showcases 4 players, a helicopter and a sudden sniper, as well as some vehicle-to-vehicle combat, and we can't wait to jump in when the game lands in a few months' time. Strap yourselves in for a wild ride as you drive, dive and fly with the latest Nintendo LABO kit. Designed to work alongside the Switch, these latest cardboard creations put you in the driver's seat of a variety of vehicles. The kit can create a car, submarine, plane, a pedal and 2 keys. Inserting and removing the key from the different slots will allow you to change between vehicles easily, so you can switch from airplane pilot to submarine captain. Swinging into action in September, the Spider-Man has gone gold. Insomniac Games took to Twitter this week to let the world know that the highly anticipated Spider-Man has gone gold, meaning it's currently being put onto disc ready to be shipped ahead of its release on September 7th. This week saw the launch of Destiny 2's final Year 1 event, before Forsaken launches in September. Solstice of Heroes started on Tuesday and will be a month-long event where players can obtain 400 level power armor for the first time by completing challenges. Elemental orbs will also be available during the event, providing stacking damage modifiers in select activities. The return of the Little Purple Dragon is creeping ever closer, and this week we got a little bit more information on gameplay and pre-order bonuses. Anyone who pre-orders Spyro Reignited and picks it up in week 1 will receive collectible art cards and a keyring. PS4 players will also receive a code for a dynamic PS4 theme. We also found out this week that for an added nostalgia boost, players will be able to switch between the Spyro we knew growing up and the new improved shiny HD Spyro. This week we were lucky enough to get hands-on with the stunning collector's edition of the upcoming World of Warcraft expansion Battle for Azeroth. Here's what you're getting. As well as a digital key to unlock the full edition of the game, players will receive a digital copy of the soundtrack, the perfect accompaniment to striking down your foes and exploring Azeroth. There's also a double-sided Mark of Allegiance included in the boxed edition, a hefty memento to celebrate the launch of this epic expansion. Display the Horde or Alliance side up to declare your allegiance. And to round off the physical elements, players will also get their hands on a limited edition double-sided storybook titled Elegy and A Good War. As every war is a tale of 2 sides, this hardback collects 2 new World of Warcraft novellas, depicting the burning of Teldrassil from the point of view of both the Alliance and the Horde. Christy Golden and Robert Brooks are well-known Warcraft writers and tackle a tale each. Golden writes Elegy for the Alliance and Brooke covers A Good War for the Horde. Each story also includes original artwork exclusive to this edition. Blizzard always likes to reward their fans, and Battle for Azeroth is no exception. As well as in-game content for World of Warcraft, which includes a mount, pet and level boost, there's also a limited edition burning card back for Hearthstone, emotes, icons and sprays for Overwatch, a mount for Heroes of the Storm, and sprays for StarCraft 2. And one extra bonus. If you've already pre-ordered the Digital Standard or Digital Deluxe edition of Battle for Azeroth from Blizzard, but fancy upgrading to the Collector's Edition, simply enter the code in the box before the end of the year, and Blizzard will credit you the cost of the original copy onto your Blizzard account. Just another reason to treat yourself when this beautiful edition drops. Hop back into the driver's seat and rev your engines, ready to rise to the top of the Formula 1 World Championship. F1 2018 lands on console and PC later this month, and with the headline edition available from launch, you can get your hands on some incredible classic cars from the get-go. Get immersed in the fast-paced racing of Formula 1 from this year's season. From drivers, circuits and all the official teams that we've seen this year, build your reputation as one of the best. Explore an ever-changing castle in Dead Cells when it arrives in a couple of weeks' time. Fight your way past the keepers of the castle into a sprawling game of permadeath. With no checkpoint, you'll kill, die, learn and repeat in this roguelite Castlevania-inspired platformer. Dead Cells has a non-linear progression, where each death unlocks new paths for you to take and new levels for you to explore. With each new option comes new ways to die, so watch your step as you unearth secret rooms and hidden passages on an island that reconfigures itself with every respawn. Egypt in the 1930s. As part of a band of intrepid explorers, you must stand against the fearsome power of Satiki the Witch Queen, who has risen from her tomb after 4,000 years. As part of the Strange Brigade, you must explore remarkable ruins, solve perilous puzzles and track down tantalising treasure whilst blasting away Satiki's undead army. Explore alone or take advantage of the online co-op to create your curious crew. So bring your blunderbuss and start up your supernatural powers as dangerous dig sites, crumbling caves and prodigious pyramids await you. This week in 2005, it was time to shout victory as Worms 4 landed on console. Bringing back the irate invertebrate, Worms 4 differed from previous titles by having cutscenes before each story mission to reveal background information. Your team of worms arrive at Worminkle University, where Professor Worminkley trains them to use various weapons before setting assignments to sneak into enemy locations. Thus begins a journey through time. Battle wizards and knights in the Middle Ages, find gold in the Wild West, and recover stolen jewels in ancient Arabia. Cute, colourful and chaotic, Worms 4 had the usual array of weaponry that players could utilise to eliminate the opposing team. It followed the traditional gameplay of turn-based environment where players had to destroy the opposition whilst calling on everything from Holy Hand Grenade to the Super Sheep. What were your favourite levels and weapons from any of the Worms games? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for joining us for this week's TLDR. We'll be back in the same place at the same time next week. Celebrate the summer of Switch at Game with a chance to win a Mario Kart experience. Pick up any selected Switch titles and you could win an electric go-kart, Mario and Luigi caps and a crate of bananas. Just please don't go throwing them at slow-moving vehicles to get ahead.